Hey guys, how's it going? It's Millsy 1995 2012 here to discuss some wrestling. Now I want to try and keep this video as short as possible, so I'm just going to get straight into it. The topic of this video will be the negatives of WWE at the moment. Alright, let's just get straight into it. The first negative. What the fuck is up with all these freaking shit pay-per-views? And let's go back through it. We've had Night of Champions, Battleground, and Hell in a Cell. All of these pay-per-views have been below par quality and have not been the price that we pay for to watch them. And, you know, it just shows the mindset of this company at the moment. Just because there's no one breathing down their fucking necks, they feel the need that they don't need to put on a freaking quality wrestling show. And it really pisses me off that I pay my hard-earned money to watch this shit. I mean, why am I still doing it? I don't understand, but whatever. Alright. Next negative. Lack of logic in freaking WWE. Like, what the fuck is up with all this shit? I made a list of examples of not showing logic within the last few months, which is quite sad. And I've got quite a few here, so I'm just going to go through them. The first one is Big Show and his involvement. Like, isn't this guy meant to be fired? Yet, for some reason, whenever he enters a fucking arena, his freaking music plays. Like, what's up with that? And it's not only that, it's freaking, he's got new merchandise. Like, what the fuck? That is so stupid. This shows how fake this shit is. I mean, my god. And, alright, the second one. And I talked about this briefly in my last video, but I'm just going to quickly talk about it again. WWE not pushing young talent, or using wrong talent. Examples of that would be freaking Curtis Axel, Santino Marella, and oh my god, the Great Khali. Fuck. Every time I see this guy on my freaking television, I just want to freaking get a golf club and smash the living shit out of it. Oh my god. How the hell did this guy get a place on Hell in a Cell? And yet freaking guys like Dolph Ziggler and Damien Sandow didn't even get a fucking spot on the card. It's freaking bullshit. Oh my god. Whatever. I'm moving on. Alright, the third one. Oh, John Cena's freaking World Heavyweight Championship win. What is up with this? I mean, WWE, they're trying to explain to us that they're a real sport. Last time I checked, in sports, teams don't get a freaking grand final shot out of nowhere. They do it by winning games. And also, boxers and UFC fighters, they don't get a freaking championship bout out of nowhere. They do it by winning fucking matches. Yet for some reason in the weird world of WWE, John Cena can just get an injury, walk in and fight for a freaking championship that he hasn't freaking had in 5 fucking years. I mean, what the fuck? It's just stupid. And it just shows they're all about entertainment. Sport, like, being a sport doesn't matter to them anymore. It's just entertainment. I can't even call this entertainment. It's freaking boring as fuck. But, whatever. Alright, moving on. Oh my. There is no logic in this. The real Americans being heel. And this doesn't go back to, at the moment, this goes back to the beginning of the year. Whenever Zeb Coulter walked in. I mean, you have this guy who he's pretty much fighting for nationalistic pride within the US. Yet, for some reason, he's heel. What the fuck is the point in that? And even now, with the real Americans being heel when they're fighting for nationalism, I mean, that's like Adolf Hitler. I mean, some people hated him, but he was fighting for nationalism within Germany, so people got behind it. Like, well, most people did. But for some reason, WWE think that fighting for nationalism within the US is freaking bad and shouldn't be done. I mean, whatever. I don't live in the US, so I don't know what's going on, but from an Australian standpoint, it seems pretty fucking stupid to me. But Whatever. Alright, the third negative, WWE. They are overbooking all of this shit to the max. I mean, am I missing something? Like, is Vince Russo back or something? Because the last 4 pay-per-views have been overbooked to the absolute extreme. I mean, we had SummerSlam. Freaking Triple H screws Daniel Bryan out the WWE title and Randy Orton cashes in. Then the next 3, we get screwy finishes in all of them. Especially freaking Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels turning on freaking Daniel Bryan. I mean, this stuff has just been overbooked to the absolute max. And, oh my god, it's too confusing. Especially, they're trying to freaking cater towards children. If I was like a 6-year-old child, I wouldn't understand what the fuck's going on. So, you know, just another example of the lack of logic in this company, and that's not even one of the dot points in the lack of logic thing, but whatever. And the final point, you know, some people haven't really noticed this, but I have. The underwhelming finishes and freaking storylines. I mean, we had Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton. You know, they had a pretty good feud, like their matches. I enjoyed their matches. Some people didn't, but I seem to. And then we have Hell in a Cell. Their match was going pretty good. And then we have this. Then we just have Shawn Michaels screw Daniel Bryan out the WWE title, and it's the end of that storyline, pretty much, for Daniel Bryan. I mean, what the fuck? And then with Triple H, all he does is he gets a flying knee in, and you know, I'm guessing he's done with Triple H now. So after 3 months of being screwed out the WWE title by Triple H, all he gets is a freaking flying knee in. Is that it? And then that's not the only example. Freaking CM Punk versus freaking Paul Heyman and Ryback at Hell in a Cell. I mean, you have CM Punk defeat Ryback while Heyman's on top of the cell, and it was a shit match, but I was just waiting until the payoff. I was thinking, okay, Paul Heyman's gonna get a beating of a lifetime. And then you see Punk climb up to the cell and thinking, oh yes, it's gonna be so good. What happens? 5 fucking kendo shots and they go to sleep. Like, what the fuck? That's not worth freaking. How long was it? 3 months of freaking. You know, whatever he did. What did he do? Like, freaking screwed him out of Money in the Bank. Freaking had Brock Lesnar beat the living shit out of him. Stuff like that. And this is what we get after freaking 3 months. 5 kendo shots and they go to sleep. That's what you do when someone steals your fucking lollies, not when someone freaking destroys your life for 3 months. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. This company is just so frustrating and I can't help it. Like I said in my last video, I don't know why I'm still watching this shit. But, oh. Fuck, but. Yeah, that's my rant over. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's not the best video, but. Yeah, whatever. Just. Yeah, continue to provide feedback on me actually talking instead of doing what I used to do. But yeah, so please provide feedback and later, everybody.